Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is the Inner Minds Podcast, baby. And we're here with episode 9. And I got my co-host with me.
What's good, everybody? It's Star Dragon, Quest Lee. Good to be back.
Yeah, man. And we are the heir
to that new era.
New era, baby. They always gonna feel us, man. I hope they feel us, man. And, you know, I want to give a thanks to everybody that came out and supported us on the live freestyles. We looked in the live comments, and then like the people were like, "Oh my gosh, you guys answered our questions," and it was a blessing to get a reaction to the people that actually sent us the question, and I actually like saw their reaction. That meant the most to me, man. And we had a lot of fun shooting that episode, man. And everybody that came out and filled up the live feeds and the comments, and they liked it. We got 2.5K less than like 2 days. So I really appreciate that, man. And also subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. We need more subscribers. And we very appreciate for anybody that liked the video. Subscribe to the video. And we're going to do giveaways on the 12th episode. Episode 12, we're going to do a giveaway to one lucky subscriber, man. We're going to do it for y'all. I'm not going to explain it right now, but I'm explaining on episode 11. So you guys can actually see it and be prepared for the next video. And I'm very appreciative of everything you guys has given us. And me and Quest, we've been having a heck of a week. And it's been real. Ain't that right, Quest? Real.
Yeah, it's been a hell of a week.
Real.
But it's good to be back here again, where we always meet, same place, same time, to grind, put in the work, to provide the content, connect with real people. And we love you guys' feedback. Love you guys are engaged with us. Lily, you guys are the co-producers with the questions, the ideas, subjects that we should be talking about on the future episodes. So we thank y'all for y'all creativity as far as reaching out to us and giving us that inspiration to keep going. And hey, we won't let you down.
Yeah, salute to that. And that's one thing in my mind, man. I don't want to let anybody that subscribe to us or follow us on our Instagram page. Follow us on our Instagram page at Inner Minds Podcast. Anybody that's been truly supporting us, it's been we've been blessed, man. Because this is like, we just started this off about a month ago, and is doing okay numbers, actually a little bit above okay numbers. We've been doing like, yeah, that's us. You know what I'm saying? So that's us. So when you see the pages, you see our faces, you be like, yeah, we about to tune into them. Because you know why? Every episode we come in with our live feed of Against the World, or anything we talked about with music, our raw emotions, how we really feel about the situation. And that's all we come with. And, you know, anybody that's tuning in to us and they can like see our videos, they be like, yo, I like what he's saying. I like Quest. I like what he's saying. And it's like, it brings me more joy to like try to like switch up or keep you guys engaged with our videos. And you guys has been the best thing ever, man. So every episode I always start off with the intro and how blessed that I have you guys with us. Because Quest, we know how hard it is to start a podcast, man. And it's like, you know, it's not that ezy, man. But it's like, how you going to bring all the people to your table? You know what I mean? To see what you
put it out there, and, that people would just automatically know about it. And we're realizing in the early phases that it's not that easy. It doesn't work like that. That we got to keep promoting. We got to keep marketing, using every tools in the bag to get people's attention, to let them know that we're here. And then, again, thanks to you guys, that word of mouth, that helps spreads things and draws more people. And
very appreciative. He ain't even got to say nothing. He just got to nod his head, and then y'all just sit there and vibe with it. I feel you, bro. And it's like, you know, one thing about this life that we living in right now, man, it's kind of crazy. Like, the things that you have to deal with just to make sure that you're a whole as a person, and you want to just move on financially. You want to get everything going with your mind and yourself, and you want to take care of the people that you love as well. Mm-hmm. And it's like sometimes you have people that will like lie to you, people that you cannot trust, people that will like come up from your past, and they be like, oh yeah, we was once best friends. But you know, now it's like, oh, I remember you from a picture. So it's like, I don't understand how sometimes you do what you want to do in life, and then sometimes you give those people your trust, and the next thing you know, they're behind your back, just like not really saying they 100% fully thing about you. Like, they not being completely honest. They just, want to be a supporter, but they're not really a supporter.
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes you want to carry yourself of how you want to get your mind right, because sometimes you have to trust people. You have to make sure that you can bring them in. Got to make sure that you can love them correctly, or show them the good right of caring. Like, you want to care for them. But sometimes you strangers, and you become good friends, and the next thing you know is like somewhere down the way, just like it turns to a whole different field of like, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like, you got your small circle, that people that you grow with, and then the next thing you know, people see with your success, they're gonna text you, they're gonna talk all crazy, and then it's like, hey, I'm still me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
how can I trust you to be around me all the time? You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think
for those people,
life is almost like a numbers game. Whether most of the time you're always selling something, whether you're branding yourself, selling your ideas, selling your views, or in work or with your job, it's all about sales in a way. And for every one person that does genuinely support you, it's probably 3 that's just waiting to see you fall, waiting to see you fail. It's fucked up, but that's just the world we live in. So
that's just the way it is. Sometimes I wish that stuff like that can actually never happen. Like, one thing that I learned about the process of actually trusting someone is like figuring if they're really down with you. You know what I mean?
Trust, it's earned. Yeah. And it's nothing that's just given overnight.
It takes action. Yeah, it takes action. Actually,
it takes a long time for people to earn that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just given.
No.
You give it away to random people that you just meet or you vibe with in short term amount of time, then you set yourself up to be to be let down, and it's no surprise. Like earlier we were talking about the whole how Mike Tyson had to go in all boy.
On the airplane.
It's like, dude, it's fucking Iron Mike Tyson. Leave the man alone. You keep fucking with him. So let's say I'm out camping and I see some fucking snake, and I'm gonna go fuck with that snake, but I know it's a snake.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking with it, and now that motherfucker bite me. I can't go cry to nobody, man. The snake, I could change the story, man.
You don't know if it's
I was
venomous
asleep
or not.
in my tent, and the snake, it attacked me. Nah, Quest, you was fucking with that snake, and it's designed to do one thing: bite your ass.
Yeah, when it gets really defensive.
If it ain't a constrictor that can suffocate me and swallow me in one gulp, then it's a fucking venomous snake, and it's gonna put that venom in me.
Yeah.
That don't go fucking with bears, don't go be fucking with wild cats and animals, and you don't fuck with Mike Tyson. So
that's word of mouth for real. And it's like sometimes like you have your own personal life. Like we all have our own families. Like I have a little boy that's growing up, and it's like he's the most beautiful thing to me in my life. And sometimes like the people that you bring around you in your own personal household, you have your ups and downs, and everything you do, you have your ups and downs, and you can't really figure out why you having it, but you can also come to a conclusion like, okay, we can always talk about these things. And it's like, I don't understand how people can know each other for years, and the next thing you know, just like in court battling each other, like the Johnny Depp and Amanda Heard situation.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean? Like,
it goes
they
back
know
to how
each
we were
other,
talking
man.
about the whole thing with Jada at the table talk thing and all that with the Smith family and all that stuff. Like Johnny Depp and Amber, this is all shit that y'all could do without the cameras. You sit down at a table, you have a fucking attorney, and at the end of the day, it's only about money, properties, who's gonna get what. Y'all could sit down, negotiate who's gonna get what, and have all that shit done. Now it's gonna be a big spectacle in court and all this and that. Like, as the world turns, a modern day soap opera or some shit. Like, fuck out of here.
You think they use that for people to actually like that loves the media and they try to carry the attention to something else.
I mean, I think for Johnny, it's only about, look, clean up my name, get through this as fast as possible, and without losing too much financially in all the properties that he spent 40 years of his career building, and then finding a way that major studios will be able to fucking, cast him again in roles so he can move on to being an actor, being an artist. For her, real talk.
She was like
Amber,
on L'Oreal or something like that. Like
but
makeup.
She ain't put a whole lifetime yet on that level. And in the future, she's gonna connect with some dude, and 9 times out of 10 it ain't gonna work out. And now she's gonna be on that receiving end of like, damn, now you trying to take everything I built my whole life to build. You know what I'm saying? You
think she's doing that on purpose, just to save herself or destroy his name?
Yeah, I mean, everybody at the end of the day is about self-preservation and survival. And let's say if you know your career in Hollywood ain't really popping like that, you want to go in and get as much of that bag you can get now, because the future ain't promised for you. What they gonna do? Disney gonna recast her as Jack Sparrow? They're gonna just totally change it? No, there's one Jack Sparrow, okay?
Only one.
Only one. And their situation, it's already ugly, and that's why that shit should be behind closed doors. It shouldn't be for the whole world to watch. He did this, she did that, yada yada yada.
It's like a TV celebrity thing. Like people are so attracted to
because it makes us
this stuff.
It makes us think that like, damn, they got all this money, wealth, and fame, and look how fucked up their lives is.
They suing each other for millions.
So an average person like us can be like, well, you know what? I thought my life was bad. I guess it ain't that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are times where I be like, damn, but you know what? I ain't got what they got, but I ain't got half the issues they got. Mm-hmm. We're more at peace with myself, more at peace with the people I communicate with daily, more at peace of those that I do cherish and embrace them, having them in my life. So
you don't have a lot of people actually watching you because, when it comes to a celebrity, you have these like higher standards to how you promote yourself, how you carry yourself. Mm-hmm. So you can say like one thing and the next thing you know, the world's like, oh, he shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah. So you see how smooth he is.
Yeah. So it's like he
on the mic in front of the camera. He's a trained actor. Trained. So he's going to be docile, smooth with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, so he's saying like,
but on the inside
they hitting each other
100 miles an hour, probably like, yo, Ben, fuck this bitch.
Yeah, they were like, they hitting each other, and it's like, they all got their little physical bruises on their body.
Like when he laying on that bed, that clip, he laying there like he King Tut. Yeah, okay, she put a cigarette on your cheek and cut a little nip of your finger off. He laying there like he got hit by a Mack truck. Like for real, like, bro, get the fuck out of here. Like, come on, man.
And it's like, sometimes in depth, like
dude,
when it comes...
You Edward Scissorhands, man. Come on.
When it comes to like really personal relationships, like people that... You only got one male and one female, and only you guys know each other.
Yeah.
So it's like, sometimes like when things get out of hand or you get misconfused about a situation, and then people will... You or your wife will react somewhere totally different that you didn't actually think that you were reacting.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's
people
like
gonna blank out each other.
Now you're a celebrity, and it's like, hey, you're a woman beater. So now he's going to court for
clear his name.
Defamation.
But once that's out there
and all that,
people ain't gonna erase that out of their memory. Because if she accused him of that, magazine, tabloid company, tabloids, online, they already going to run with that story. They're going to run with it. Because the bigger you are as a star, they're going to run with it. Beyond taking the time of real journalism, getting your sources right, finding out what's true or not, you're going to just run with it. Like, yo, this is what I heard. And then without clarifying, like, is it true? What really happened? But just like she trying to cover her tracks about what old girl she used to fuck with. At the airport in that incident, you know what I'm saying? And then now I want to try to paint that the arresting officer is a homophobe and was pissed off because you were with another one and all that. Like, what are you talking about? That officer happens to be a lesbian police officer.
Right.
So it weren't that. She was just doing her job, called on the scene, and now you want her to try to
defend you.
Erase it all.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you got issues too. Johnny may have his issues too, because everybody knows his whole career. He's heavy, as far as drug abuse and stuff, and that's to each his own. That's personal.
Very personal.
So, and for her, like I remember, what was it? Pineapple Express. The first time I ever seen old girl in a movie with Seth Rogen when he played the older boyfriend coming to the high school, and it's like, well, are you that good of an actress? Are you that good of an actor? Or some of that personal you, which it all is. You always got to bring a little personal side of you when you're acting. No one's that great of a character actor. I mean, unless you Robert Downey Jr. and a few others. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or Jim Carrey or Man on the Moon when he played Andy Kaufman. No, that's a whole nother level of, but
acting.
Maybe that was part of who she is, because in that movie she seemed like a young damn bitch. For real. Excuse my language, but like you see her like, okay, yeah, she a beautiful woman, but other than that, it's like, I don't think I really should be fucking with you.
Yeah, that role she was playing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you on some other shit. The minute things don't go your way, you gonna try to push my buttons, and then if I blank out on you, it's I'm a monster. But at the same time, going back to don't fuck with the snake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So do you think that there was a different way for Johnny Depp to actually heal from this? Do you think there was a different option for them to go through?
He's going to lose a lot.
Taking it on TV.
I mean, he's going to lose a lot, and he's just going to start over. Not like saying he's got to start all over in Hollywood, because again, you already put enough. You already been doing this your whole career. So when it's all said and done, he can say, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna go to my house in Paris. I'm gonna go to my house in London. I'm gonna go to Hawaii. I'm good. Whether the whole world shit on me or judge me, or Disney don't ever want to do another Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which I hope they don't. We had enough of those. Just like, I hope we don't do no, like, I'm tired of we don't need no more Fast and Furious shit with the franchises.
Oh, yeah.
The movie's already weak. The shit is already, come on.
After Paul Walker died.
After that should have been the end of the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk. But, so Johnny, even if the public judges him as a monster, well, then that monster can go and just, get away and go chill like the man in the high castle. And, some of y'all may know what that's about, and say, fuck the world then. I got mine. I got my money. I'll go live peacefully and do my thing. And guess what? With my fame and wealth, it's not like I can't find another woman to connect on some real level, because, there's always a silver lining and other opportunities in life to move on, no matter how painful things are now and how ugly it is now. Mm-hmm. He'll be fine when it's all said and done. Shit.
Yeah, I think the best way for him to heal is actually
and she will too, you know what I'm saying? She's just going to have to grind, move on, and,
Well, I think the best thing for her is to do is not
do
counter
Aquaman
sue.
Forever.
Don't counter sue, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you got two people that are actually suing each other, that's going to make the tensions even higher than this already is. Yeah. So, now you got this whole George Zimmerman and Trayvon trials, like a trial, or say if O.J. Simpson trial, how everybody was watching that. Then you got this trial. Like, when you got a trial that's publicized, that can bring a lot of attention in, my best bet was like, yo, all right, what you want to do? Just for me to exit your life.
Obviously they both want to move on with their lives.
Yeah, they want to do it.
Like, yo.
And then I didn't mean to compare this situation
the child
to
in the middle.
George Zimmerman or Trayvon Martin or anybody felt any way when I said that. My bad. But I would just say it was very known. This is not as known as their situations, but it's like people are listening in to what's really going on with their lives, and this is everyday lives, this everyday life situation. You know what I mean? Two people are not getting along, and the next thing you know, they're trying to find the best way to actually move on with themselves. And it's
you got two celebrities with egos. There ain't gonna be no winner when it's said and done.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a lot of pain, and then they got a young child in the middle, so. Eventually the time will come where they both going to wake up and focus on that. That's the most important thing right now, regardless of who's going to get the penthouse here, who's going to get this money and that money and all that, because you guys can make more money, easily they can.
Yeah, both of them, because they both had their own different careers.
He can go do some random fucking cologne commercial playing a fucking guitar in a desert and get paid thousands of dollars for a half a day of work.
Yeah.
she can go do the same thing, or, you know.
Yeah, they both have their own lives.
Yeah.
And I just don't think that, you know, this a certain way you can actually carry yourself to actually
Johnny can
present
get paid
to the
doing
world.
audiobooks, just reading fucking Green Eggs and Ham and get paid. You know what I'm saying? Picture that, but do it in the Jack Sparrow voice. Yeah. I'll buy and download and listen to that shit.
I just feel sorry for him as a person, not because he's more known than her. Because, like, I knew who he was, but I didn't know who his wife was.
I remember way back when it was 21 Jump Street. All these great Public Enemies. Man, the man's did, probably 100 different projects through the years. So it's like, that's how, even when it's all said, he's going to be fine. You know?
Yeah.
Hell, if worst case, shit, him and Will can link up together and do a project. You know what I'm saying?
The cancel culture project.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Johnny and
the
Will.
The healing process.
Y'all get together, you know what I'm saying?
I just hope that he finds closure in all of this. I don't know if he's trying to restore his career, or I don't know if he's trying to bash her. But what I do believe, with the facts, I do believe that she's uncontrollable with her hands, and she does lay her hands on him. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, you know, he does lay his hands on her. But which, as a man, that's something that's not right for it to go down. But sometimes you can't really control a situation. You just want to just like, hey, just bring peace to it. Just let it go.
We're animals.
Let it go. Just let it go. Just let it die down. You don't want to bring all that just attention to your face like that, man.
Yeah, you know.
And then you just trying to find yourself how to define their situation out of your reactions and how you want to move on with the situation. Mm-hmm. Either it's like we're not getting divorced, but it's like, hey, we got this situation going on. We don't need to bring the TVs in, but this is the way it is. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes when the relationship get that toxic, then it's like, now you got to bring other people inside. Everybody got to get their opinion. You have to have witnesses now, just to make your point of proof across. Like,
and at this point, there is no clearing your name. Once it's at this level, there is no such thing, because people are already going to make their judgments about you based on what they hear. And I can hear some, like, most people in this world, let's call it what it is, are easy to manipulate and are stupid. You got a lot of conspiracy theorists, people. And once it's in their head, you can have someone educated bring the facts, like, these are the facts. And in their mind, they're going to still turn away like, no. Like, there was a time during the whole pandemic, you got a lot of people who, let's say, back in the day in school, averaged D's and F's. Didn't give a fuck about knowledge or education, about enriching their minds for knowledge.
Just to get by.
You know what I'm saying? So, but these are the same people that people take advice from when it comes to medical shit, like during the pandemic, or basic science. Oh, the world's flat, you know, like,
because they see more or
where the
know
fuck,
more.
Why are you listening to these dumb motherfuckers when you got people who spent half their life training and studying these different disciplines, from science, medical health, and all this and that? Why not? You know what? Fuck it. Listen to the nerds. Let the nerds lead. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up.
I remember back then, like,
so Joe Cool that think you know everything, in a way you don't know shit, because you're getting your advice from other dumb people. You know, you're believing so much in these conspiracies and shit.
All you're gonna do is run circles.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, just dumb, man. Dumb. Don't, you know, or what, the blind leading the blind or whatever. That's exactly what it is. And it's sad, because you got grown adults when they can have kids who are more listening to reason and logic. And they sitting back like, damn, mama, damn, pops, you stupid motherfucker. But I'm not going to disrespect you and call you that to your face. And they, you know, on their phone with their friends, like, yo, I'm sorry, man. Pops is on some shit. Mom's on some stupid shit.
Yeah, that's when they have to bring your kids involved in everything like that. But I just don't see him going too far in this trial. And I don't see her going too far on this trial. Yeah. It's like, just imagine like Kim and Kanye went to trial, and like they would have gained more news than what these people are actually doing right now. But I really feel like he's trying to get his point across, and he's trying to show his fans like, hey, this is me. I'm no
yeah.
woman beater.
They call it
She try
Quasimodo
to
or
hit me
whatever.
with defamation and like,
Yeah.
you know, try to ruin me. You know, she's mad that I possibly don't love her no more. So, you know, when things
That
end,
happens, yeah.
you know, people get really toxic and petty. And
Yep.
it's like, you know, you're never going to prepare yourself for a reaction what somebody else is going to do unless it's in front of your face.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like physical. But sometimes I feel like in his situation, it's more of a mental abuse than anything
Yeah.
actually physical. Even though they did get physical, but it's like, it's just they mentally like
Mentally,
sending signals to each
yeah,
other how
destroying
they
each
about
other.
to punch each other in the face.
Yeah, right. Like Tenacious D throwing out the mind bullets. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, damn.
And it's so crazy, man. I hope that he does find peace in this, and I hope that Amber Heard, she finds peace in this as well. They got a kid involved, man.
Yeah. Oh, they will. Because when it's over, she's going to be in this fucking multi-million-dollar mansion over here, and he's going to be on the other hemisphere in his.
Doing his
and now
thing.
they just going to have to figure out, okay, how little man going to be taking that private jet back and forth during the holidays.
Yeah, they'll make it work. You got to make it work.
Going to figure it out.
And I just hope that sometimes, like, anybody that's going through a real life situation like this, where you're not publicized on TV as well, but you know you're dealing with people that don't respect you, or people that are physically abusing you, or people that's mentally abusing you. You know, there's only one thing that you actually do with yourself, is actually accepting the fact that it's in front of your face, and you want to just move on with the situation.
Just leave.
One thing about this, moving on from a situation, it
yourself.
could be so hard to, like, you can actually like realize that you don't know what's the first step. Everybody's looking for a way to get out of something, but they don't know the first step of doing that, or they're scared to take that first step because they're so used to what their life was bringing them. You know, happiness, sadness, misery, laughing, happy. It's a whole complete, you know, circle of life of love, man. And that's what I bring to the table, and that's what I hope that he can actually figure out himself. And sometimes, like, when you go through the worst situation in your life and you realize that this is it, this is what you're going to go through just to bring yourself peace. And peace is the one thing that we always promote, and peace is the one thing that make you see things. You're more happier when you actually see things clearly in your eyes, and how you feel and how you carry yourself. That's what I think, you know, what peace really brings into our lives. And you know, sometimes you have to see things differently than what other people don't really see your way. And at the end of the day, it's all how you proceed in life, how you move on in life. And that's what makes the most beautiful results, as in moving on with yourself, and make sure everybody around you that's there in peace as well. That's what I always think about Quest.
Yeah, man, it's weird because everyone, even those at home watching right now, or you know, you're on your way home on the number 7 train on your phone watching with the earbuds, and everybody, we all share one universal thing in life, that there are moments in our life where we're at that moment where it's a crossroads, and we get tunnel vision sometimes, where we see things so short-sighted, and sometimes we have to take a step back. Get that wider view, pop that wider lens in, and see, you know, a bigger perspective of what's more going on than what we see right here. And then you realize that day comes where you make a decision, whether it's that day to pack up the bags and leave the house, or pack up the bags and go enlist to see the world and say goodbye to everybody, or if it's a relationship, or when it's time to throw in the towel, or if it's someone you're pursuing. And you may think like you're putting all this effort in, but if it's not reciprocated on an equal level of respect, where you can actually grow mentally with that person, or grow and see a future, you know, you make that decision.
Yeah, and you always got to make a decision for the best of your ability to actually see things clearly in the way you want to move. Because actually, everybody's been through their own personal experiences of how they want to actually inherit things that they actually see or felt. Because one thing that I don't like is that bad gut feeling, like something that's bad that's going on, and you can't really control the way your mind thinks. So you sit there and go through overdrive, and then you try to solve it by yourself, like on your bed, man. But that's something that, you want to keep in your mind always, and then you want to take all that negative energy and you want to pursue it into something so way better. So like when you move on with yourself and you do different things, and you feel that energy, you're always going to thank the next person actually put you in that situation. You thank for your personal experiences. You thank God for helping you doing everything that you've been through. You know what I'm saying? Because we're the Inner Minds Podcast, baby. We always come every Wednesday, and we always bring our love, our feelings, and we talk about anything you guys want to hear. And we did this for somebody that left it in the comments about relationships. And we did it for them, and like for the world, and get our perspective about the Johnny Depp situation. And we're going to come every Wednesday at 7 p.m. We do our thing every Wednesday at 7 p.m. So set your reminders, subscribe to the channel, and be prepared to always see us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, New York. And my name is Young Maze, and I'm coming with my boy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Star Dragon Quest Lee signing off. Just don't forget, follow your dreams. Anything you want to do, go
Yes,
for
sir.
it. Don't look back.
Don't look back, baby. So check us out every Wednesday at 7 p.m. We're going to come live every Wednesday. Check us out. Stay tuned. And we thank you.